Sensitive viewers. Parental guidance is advised. Tonight on Cutting Edge, we take a look at the allegations of abuse and fraud by the leader of one of the churches in Doornkop, famously known as Snake Park.
An invoice of 130,000 rands for a mkuku of 8 meters long.
That is stupid. That is why all the allegations must be written down. Yes, all the allegations. That's why but I don't answer you. I don't answer the allegations.
This is corruption.
Who greedy? Yes. I want to be renting 130,000 a month.
I'm the government.
Okay.
I can charge anything anyhow. Yes.
That person has no right to be there.
I cannot do that. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm the government.
Okay.
I can charge anything anyhow. Yes.
This is Tulani Extension 1 in Doornkop, one of the townships in Soweto located in the southwest of Johannesburg. Here, the community is up in arms fighting what they say is an abuse of power and fraud by the pastor who runs this house of God. This follows allegations of illegal evictions of an MPO that was utilizing these church premises to take care of the disabled people in the community. The disagreement started when Pastor Sibayeni, the leader of Sheepfold Bible Church, issued the NPO with an invoice of 130,000 rands for utilizing the church's premises, a payment that the NPO, David's Care for You Center, is refusing to make.
Who greedy? Yes. I want to be renting 130,000 a month.
He does not own this land.
There's a community entity. We don't see why Desmond is chasing us away from that place.
This is the man of the cloth, Mr. Sibayeni, who claims ownership of the piece of land which is at the heart of the controversy. They claim that he offered them rooms for free of charge. This is our encounter with him inside his home. Our camera person, Kesha Lubelo, impromptu captured these visuals.
I've never received your email.
Okay.
And if you must
I'm asking here.
resend
I will resend. Okay. Not a problem. Not a problem. I will resend the email, right? And now I'm asking you. Now I'm here. Can we have an interview with you tomorrow or Wednesday?
I
Can we
don't
talk
know.
to
I
you?
don't want an interview.
Why don't you want an interview to
No,
make
no, no.
to
We've
send
got
the
the
record straight?
protocol, my sister.
What's
We've
the
got
protocol?
PRO. And
Who is the PRO?
when you send the email, there is a person who will answer you.
Can you please ask that person then to look at the emails and answer to the emails? Please?
No, you know what? You know what?
Yes.
I told you. You cannot force me.
I'm not forcing
No,
you.
you are
I'm
forcing
asking
me.
you.
No.
Obviously,
Look here.
we've been
I
waiting
can
for
say,
2 months.
I can say,
for 2 months.
Do
2 months.
Do
2 months.
whatsoever you want.
2 months.
Bono, do whatsoever you want to do.
For 2 months.
No.
We're waiting for you for 2 months
For
to
2 months.
respond.
Onamanga nyeti anyitolanga ne email yako. That is the
I'm
thing.
asking you then. Since if you are saying you did not receive our email, I'm gonna resend the email, and then can we then have an interview with you on Wednesday or tomorrow? That's what I'm asking here.
No, I said no.
So you don't want to do the interview?
I said no.
Even on our way out, we persisted in finding out why he was not willing to respond to our queries.
I cannot do that. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. If it's a stupid
Okay, Babu Sibayen,
questions,
masbuze ngosho. If then you're not going to answer to the allegations abantu bakubeka zona, what are you going to do?
they must go. That's it.
Be as it may, his letter of demand to the David's Care for You NPO clearly states what will happen to them.
So when una affidavit kanini list
Yani.
yomhlaba luhleli kuwo.
Mukophe.
Lo
Angicomplaini.
Awucomplain
Angicomplain ngani ngelento ngumhlaba owami.
Ngowakho umhlaba.
Yes. Mbani? Awazi ubaba wami ubani?
bani baba wakho?
Awazi.
Angixolele ngibani tata.
Awazi.
Uthetha njani umhlaba kahulumeni wenza
Awazi. Aswahulumende wethu sothathile ku-Mr. Doron-Kop in 91 lo mhlaba. Sathi government nanku ke sesiwuthathile.
Ngoweni.
Iwethu.
So ngokwena
Mr. Doro lowa konke nje nalabantu lapha ngihlele khona nalapha
eShipfoni.
eShipfoni
Yeah.
kuphi nakuphi
So that's why
yebo
ukwazi ubhatalisa abantu 130,000
Bakay,
nge-rent.
no
Udemand i-rent.
awukekho umuntu obhadale 100. That is stupid. That is why ngathi all the allegations must be written down. Yes, all the allegations.
That's why ngaloo ngithi
But I don't answer you. I don't answer the allegations.
We are in possession of the letter of demand to the David's Care for You NPO for 130,000 rands, which Pastor Sibayeni denies. The 130,000 rands is for the utilizing of 2 rooms for 13 months. Our dialogue got more heated.
Enenza umhlaba yenzani nani ngikhiphe lapha ku TV yenze konke. Angifuni. Bye-bye.
We assumed he was now calling the dogs on us.
Kaloku ndiyacela ukuthetha nawe ngicela i-interview nawe.
Angifuni.
Ngoba ungayifuni interview.
Baba, awubeke lento please. Awubeke lento
Ufihla
phansi.
ntoni tata?
Ngithi awubeke lento phansi.
Kaloku tata Sibayeni.
Ngithela lo baba.
Ufihla ntoni?
That is a flash. That is a flash.
We assumed he was now calling the dogs on us.
Hamba.
Cela ungandityhalele ndiyazihamba because andikho seyadini yakho ndisesitratweni. Neroute yothini. Babu Sibayeni i-email ndizayisenda kwakhona.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the shack in question.
He been giving us an invoice of 130,000 rands for a mkuku of 8 meters long. 8 meters long. Mkuku, you don't have glasses, you don't have windows, don't have anything in it. And it's even against the law to serve people with disabilities as far as the appliance of the health department is concerned.
But greedy. Yes. Mkwe bona pi rent 130,000 a month. Even at his house, as your owner there because he has got a title deed, Maga Church his borders 130,000, not here.
This is corruption. Yeah. And then we don't want to get there. So that is why I'm having faith and I believe to say Umfudi is from this interview will open this gate and the Lamanto bazoqala ukusebenzisa le ndawo. Because of if Umfundisi can refuse and then the charge of corruption will be laid. Umuntu ongasindawo yakhe it doesn't feel pity for these people. Ngoba thina sumphakathi especially abantu aba-able. Noma sibona abantu aba-disabled basukuma bazithuthukisa bona. We should be happy. Hayi ukuthi sibaqindezele sibavalele ngaphandle ngoba this is marginalization of people with disabilities.
Uxoshe njengenja bengikhona. I happen to be one of those people in the church because uyasifundisa upastor wethu ukuthi yazini hambani nomtshela. Yeah, tell him just tell him ukuthi in you understand? Yeah, besimile sithi hayi nina umphakathi nina amadimoni nomfundisi wethu umuntu oright umuntu omuhle. Bangitshela labantu bomphakathi. You understand ukuthi sometimes common sense, we need common sense. Umphakathi why bangafuni umfundisi bonke.
Well, today we discuss the general practitioner or GP.
So the quality of the doctors coming through our medical schools is excellent.
Your GP is your family doctor. Your GP is your first point of care.
Who determines how much a consultation fee should be?
We set up networks of general practitioners, and one of the conditions of the network was to agree to charge a certain fee.
Specialists are specialists. We can't take away their role. We can't take away what they do for each patient in their disease entity.
Our specialist colleagues as well don't appreciate patients coming straight off the street, as it were, to see them. They're highly trained.
For health tips that will help you to adopt healthy living, catch Health Talk every Saturday from 9 to 10.
They are dancing, but life is a sad tune for these disabled tenants of Dorangop. Their NPO has been evicted. David's Care for You Center have been operating from members' houses until Pastor Sibayeni of Sheepfold Bible Church allegedly offered them a place to use. Things soon changed after they got an offer from someone they thought was a good Samaritan.
The place in the pastor was an empty place, a place what the church never used. It was just an old place with no doors and parklor booths. But we managed, as we've been looking, we were in a crisis for a place where we can render our services. And we have tried our best to do some renovating, revamping the two mkukus, parklor doors, welding, electric, everything.
It was later proven that Sheepfold Bible Church was not so welcoming.
But after a while, then problems start from the pastor. And it seems like he'd been demanding some rent. And that was a little bit difficult for us as an organization to pay rent because we are fully aware that the place doesn't belong to the pastor. It's still a provisional land, as we got the papers right here on us over here now.
The corporate geoinformatics parcels information from the city of Johannesburg shows the land in question as belonging to the Gauteng provincial government. It is zoned as a community facility.
Since then, we've been sitting outside. And where we are standing now, we are sharing a house from a lady, a single parent, being given these small rooms just to operate, to do our daily services and care for people with disabilities.
Dorangop community empathizes with the NPO.
For what reason? Lena hana reason rent ba patele rent ba patele ko mang yang ena sa patele rent.
The people shall share. We have to share this land. This is big enough. Angayenza isonto lakhe elingena emini. Thina we are here on a daily basis, whereby these people bayephi manje. Uthi yena ngeke akhulume nathi. Who is he? Yes. Ngoba sumphakathi. If then he's going to undermine one of those, I seke inyathelo umsila nami I'm disabled.
Zonda net izenzo zakhe. Yes.
Izenzo zakhe ezifana nani?
Ezifana ngalento le ayenzayo kulabantu abayisokolelayo abangana or off. Bazosisa ngeke ukuthi le mali le yaka government le sitholayo angeke isondle sonke sifamily. Yeah. Ngoba sometimes thola ukuthi labantu bahlele kanje banemndeni mhlambe engasebenzi roughly ithi ngisho kanjalo. Sengisho ukuthi yena akabe nozwelo nje kuphela. Afake labantu la endaweni yabo bayihlalele njengasekucaleni bengijabula ngibona bazitrainela lapha na kumnandi bazitshalela nemifino yabo lapha ku right bengeke ngikhulume kakhulu into nje no ungizwisa ubhlungu ngaloko sisi yabahlokumeza abone nginokuzela na inyembezi kubhlungu kimi
Bahlukumeza njani?
ngale ndlela le ayenza ngakhona siswa angithandi sengisho ukuthi ngebe kuye ubacocayo uyawuzwisisa manje uyena uyabakhahlela ukho right.
Pastor Sibayeni is also accused of assault.
Wathi hleli sidla amaphaya la elokhuzeni emzini wakhe asidla izinto ezingazazi nokuthi ziyimalini endaweni yakhe. Umfundisi Nceke kaNkulu umuntu engimthembe ukuthi uxhuma uyosikho njengoba njengomuntu okholwa ngicabanga ukuthi uyosilokhu ohambisa imkhulu yethu kuNkulunkulu.
To the disabled of Doornkop, the center was a place of great hope.
Isizile le center.
Izonochuku center.
Isizile lethi kusasa kithi siyajima ekuseni asiqeda ukujima singena ema-activity
ama-activity enjani?
Amabhithi sometimes siyabhala
isente ikuncede kangakanani?
incede izinto eziningi nama-support group siyayenza.
Support group
kuyakhulunywa ngezinto ezisihluphayo singabantu.
A former member of the Sheepfold Bible Church testifies to Pastor Sibayeni's conflicting nature. After acting as a good Samaritan to China, whom he offered free rent, the pastor was to show his true colors by inexplicably evicting her.
It was it was like it's a nightmare. It's just a dream. But it was real.
Nothing had prepared her for what was to come one particular Sunday.
How? It consists of people bailing baholo, bana, you understand? Youth thing. It's something saying you will face it for the rest of your time, of your life, you understand? You understand? What is this communication? We don't communicate about robala in. You understand? In a certain way. But then, the one this is a pastor. Oh yes, oh hallelujah, you know, yes, yeah, oh Jesus. They are connected in the spirit, they are highly in the spirit. Now you are low, you understand? Most
We asked Pastor Sibayeni about these prophecy allegations made by China, but he denied ever knowing her.
Hello?
Baba Sibayeni njani?
Sikhona njani?
Ngiyaphila, kuthetha noHlengi from SABC.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, umuntu wakwamprofesaya ixaweni lakho ngumama oyintombazana.
Ubani igama lakhe le?
NguChina igama lakhe baba. Alikho elinye.
But we have visuals of China walking with the pastor's daughter in the church premises.
He belittled me. I was nothing in that church.
Welcome to The Full View here on SABC News. It's great to have you with us.
You're not answering what I'm asking. None of the commitments were ever met. No, that's not true. None of them were ever met. That is not true. No. The Wanyama Trust was not an act of the national government. Is somebody suggesting that the one who happens to have a white skin should be subject to expropriation without compensation.
But again, I put it to you that has not been conclusively decided. That's what this whole process, which you are a part of, in making your submissions, will decide. We don't know what the final beast will look like. And until we do, all you're doing is fear-mongering.
No.
Need to know more about the markets? This is where it all starts, at the SABC's headquarters in Auckland Park in Johannesburg, South Africa. We analyze, report, crunch the numbers, call in the experts, package the news, and bring you critical global market updates from the JSE.
The continent's leaders in liquid market movement and the fastest growing secondary listings made right here.
Small businesses, the backbone of the economy, with South Africa's very high unemployment rate, it said that 90% of new jobs could come from this sector.
Every weekday afternoon on DSTV, channel 404.
SABC is independent and impartial, and it's important that as we deliver the news, we do so without fear, without favour, without prejudice, and that we ensure that we get the multiplicity of views so that our stories and coverage is balanced.
We pride ourselves on being impartial as well as independent. On the agenda, we basically break down the stories of the day, give it more substance and give it more detail. So all in all, we basically take the news agenda of the day forward.
But more than that, we'll be able to reflect the stories of ordinary folk, people who are trying to make ends meet, facing the most incredibly difficult obstacles and circumstances, and that they will find that their realities are expressed on the SABC.
To be a part of something like this makes me proud, and I think that to be able to report the news in a fair, just, independent and impartial way is what the public broadcaster stands for.
We approached the Department of Infrastructure Development to establish who the land in question belongs to. They sent an entourage to the pastor's house.
Bangithumela ukuthi ngizo-check-a who is currently on site, because as I said, according to 4204.
Sheepfold Bible Church.
What is the name of the church?
Sheepfold Bible Church is there.
Okay, because on our records, Baba, it still says it belongs to Gauteng. It was never transferred
Don't worry about
anyone.
that. Don't worry about that. We
Okay.
played politics. We played politics.
No, I'm just telling you about the information that appears on our cycle deed.
Yes. All I know, I've got it. I've got it.
You are aware that the stand
I
still
am
belongs to
aware.
Baba.
We are very much aware.
If he is aware, the question that arises is why is he renting out the place to people?
We applied
For this
and
stand,
I've got
for
for the
4204.
4204 for all the 28 stands.
So you
I've
like
got,
attached all of
we
them,
are touched, we've got all the papers.
but you never got any permission to occupy.
No, we've got it. We've got the permission from, it was TPA that gave us the permission.
So you use it Sunday for church?
In the church, every time for churches. It's a church activity.
Every Sunday?
Yes.
Like maybe Nama practice if
Yeah, my practice.
nothing else
What-
is
what?
going on site beside church?
No.
He even denies having tenants on the church premises. He refused to produce ownership deeds.
No, I cannot.
You cannot
because,
tell?
Yeah, because I'm putting it back a committee.
Okay.
What happened?
Okay.
Go to Nizile la, endlini yami, you bombard me, you have disturbed me. I need to, you have disturbed me.
Okay.
And I was in my only study because I'm communicating with God right now. But now you have hindered the motion.
Yes.
We will come to your office and uzokutshela ukuthi ufune ini zethu.
Okay.
Angitho?
Yes.
And siqala khona.
To date, he has not honored his word. The Yongongi, spokesperson of the infrastructure development in Gauteng, says the stand belongs to the Gauteng provincial government.
As far as we know, on our books, that property is supposed to be vacant. It shouldn't have any installations of any kind. So that person has illegally occupied the space, and the person has continued with his illegal action by building or setting up structures on that property. And we are aware of that, and we are dealing with that. Obviously, we will deal with it within the confines of the law. The process has started rolling out. As I said, we will be serving him with a notice to vacate the piece of property. That stand belongs to the Gauteng provincial government, and the Department of Infrastructure Development is the one that is overseeing such properties.
A week after the interview with Pastor Sibayeni, we received a call from David's Care for You Center telling us that their property, including name tags and artwork, had just been thrown out to the dump site. Police were called to intervene. Again, Pastor Sibayeni was not available to talk to authorities and the NPO members. Meanwhile, the room that was occupied by the NPO remains empty. This is the room before. Today, it appears empty. The question is, what happened to the belongings that the NPO claims it had left?